Before you make your first dollar, you need the right mindset. Most people fail not because they don't know how to make money, but because they are thinking about it all wrong. This playbook starts by rewiring your thinking. 1. Wealth is a system, not an event. Too many people chase a big payday, a lottery win, a business sale, or a raise, hoping it will fix their life. The truth: money is a system, not a single event. Every dollar you make, save, and invest is part of a continuous process. Understanding that your finances are a long-term system is the first step to real wealth. 2. Your identity dictates your earnings. You can't out-earn your self-image. If you see yourself as someone who is broke, disorganized, or unlucky, your actions will reflect that. Quietly winning financially starts with asking yourself, who am I becoming to earn more? Upgrade your identity first. Then your bank account will follow. 3. The power of compounding. Compounding isn't just for money and investments. Your skills, knowledge, network, and habits compound as well. Every book you read, every skill you master, every connection you nurture, it all adds up over time. This is the invisible engine behind long-term wealth. 4. Avoid the rat race trap. The traditional path, school, job, spend, repeat, is a trap for many. Following it blindly keeps most people earning just enough to survive. To escape, you need side hustles, multiple streams of income, and investments that grow without constant labor. 5. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Set systems for earning, saving, and investing, and follow them consistently. Discipline is the real difference between someone who earns and someone who builds wealth. Journal your financial identity. Who do I want to become financially? Track every dollar you spend for 30 days. Awareness creates control. Commit to learning one skill that can increase your income in the next 90 days. Start visualizing your long-term money system, not just short-term wins. Making money isn't about luck or finding the right opportunity. It's about creating, optimizing, and scaling income streams strategically. In this part, we'll break down actionable steps you can take today to earn more, even if you're starting from scratch. Relying on one source of income, usually a job, is risky. The world is changing fast. Layoffs, inflation, and economic instability can hit anyone. The solution: diversify your income streams. Examples of income streams in 2026: freelancing and consulting. Skills like writing, coding, digital marketing, design, or AI services are in high demand. Websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and LinkedIn can connect you to clients worldwide. Side businesses: start a small e-commerce store, sell digital products, or create online courses. Platforms like Shopify, Etsy, and Gumroad make it simple. Investments: stocks, ETFs, cryptocurrencies, or real estate can generate passive income if approached wisely. Monetizing your knowledge. Blogs, YouTube channels, and social media accounts can be monetized through ads, sponsorships, and affiliate marketing. The key is not to overcomplicate. Start small, master one stream, then scale or add another. Skills are your real currency in 2026. Your ability to earn is directly tied to the value you provide. High-demand skills will pay more than traditional degrees ever did. High-earning skills include AI and automation tools, digital marketing and social media management, coding, web development and app development, financial planning and investing, copywriting and content creation. Action step: pick one skill that's in demand and start learning it. Even 30 minutes a day compounds over 90 days into a skill that can earn $500, $1,000/month easily. Optimize your current income before chasing new streams. Make sure you're maximizing what you already earn. Ask for raises or promotions at work based on measurable results. Reduce unnecessary expenses that indirectly reduce your earning potential. For example, commuting costs or unnecessary subscriptions. Automate savings and investments from your paycheck. Pay yourself first is not a cliche. Remember, incremental growth in your primary income can fund other ventures faster than waiting for a big break. Side hustles that scale. A side hustle is not just a job. It's a scalable asset. Avoid trades that consume time for money without growth. Instead, pick something that can grow even when you're not actively working. Scalable side hustles, e-commerce dropshipping. Once set up, orders can be automated with minimal input. Digital products, ebooks, templates, courses. Create once, sell forever. Affiliate marketing. Promote products you trust and earn commissions passively. Content monetization. YouTube, podcasts, or blogs can grow exponentially over time. Tip: don't spread yourself too thin. Start with one scalable side hustle and optimize it before adding more. Leverage technology and automation. The world is moving fast. Automation is no longer optional. Use technology to increase productivity and revenue. AI tools for content creation, video editing, and marketing. Automation software for e-commerce, emails, and social media scheduling. Investment apps for passive portfolio management. The more you leverage technology, the less time you trade for money, and the faster your income grows. The 90-day income sprint, a practical framework for 26 pick one high-value skill or side hustle. Dedicate 90 days to learning, building, and launching. Track all results and iterate weekly. Aim to earn at least $500, $1,000 in this period, no matter how small. Reinvest a portion into scaling the income stream. Consistency plus iteration equals long-term income growth. List all current income sources and find 1-2 areas to optimize. Pick one skill that is high demand and commit to daily learning. Research scalable side hustles and choose one to launch in 30 days. Automate your earnings wherever possible to free time for growth. Set a 90-day goal and track results weekly. Money isn't just about making it, it's about keeping it. Most people fail not because they don't earn enough, but because they spend carelessly. But controlling your money doesn't mean living a life of deprivation. It means living intentionally. Let me tell you a story. Imagine two friends, Raj and Aman. Both earned the same salary, worked at the same company, and even lived in the same neighborhood. Raj bought every new gadget, upgraded his car every 2 years, and spent money to impress people he barely knew. Aman, on the other hand, made conscious choices. He spent on what mattered: food, health, small pleasures, and saved or invested the rest. 10 years later, Raj was broke, living paycheck to paycheck. Aman had a side business, a growing investment portfolio, and the freedom to make choices without stress. The difference? Intentional spending. Raj chased instant gratification. Aman delayed it. This is what it means to spend less without feeling poor. Spending money feels good because it gives instant gratification, but the real power is in delayed gratification. Every time you resist a small impulse, skipping the unnecessary subscription, avoiding the impulse buy, cooking instead of ordering delivery, you're voting for your future freedom. Money saved today becomes opportunity tomorrow. Freedom isn't about how much you make, it's about how wisely you manage it. You've probably heard of the 50-30-20 rule: 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. But let's twist it for the ambitious. 50% necessities, only what you truly need, like rent, food, essentials. 20% investments, stocks, ETFs, side hustles, or skill building. 30% intentional fun. Buy things that bring real value or joy, but only after investing in securing essentials. By flipping the mindset, spending becomes a tool, not a trap. I once met a young man named Samir. He earned $1,500/month but lived frugally, no unnecessary luxuries. No flashy lifestyle. Instead, he put $300 every month into stocks and digital assets. 5 years later, that modest saving and investing habit made him financially free. His friends mocked him at first. "Why are you living so simple?" they asked. But Samir knew the secret. Short-term sacrifice leads to long-term freedom. That's the principle of smart spending. You're not giving up happiness, you're buying it later in a much bigger way. Spending less isn't about limitation, it's about freedom. Freedom from debt, freedom from stress, freedom to invest in yourself, your dreams, and your future. Every dollar saved is a vote for control over your life. And when you combine spending wisely with making more money, money is a tool, not a trophy. Yet, so many of us treat it like a status symbol, a way to prove to the world that we have arrived. I've seen people buy luxury cars, designer clothes, and the newest gadgets, thinking it will make them happy, only to wake up years later with an empty bank account and a growing sense of dissatisfaction. The secret the rich quietly understand is that spending wisely is more powerful than earning more. Controlling your expenses isn't about living a life of deprivation. It's about living intentionally. It's about making every dollar serve a purpose, whether that purpose is freedom, growth, or long-term security. Consider two friends. One spends impulsively seeking pleasure and validation, constantly chasing trends and trying to impress people who barely notice. The other spends selectively, choosing comfort and joy, but also saving and investing the rest. The first friend works hard every day but remains trapped in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. The second quietly builds a foundation for wealth and independence. 10 years later, the difference isn't how much money they made, but how wisely they managed it along the way. Money saved is opportunity earned. Every avoided unnecessary purchase is a silent vote for freedom. And in 2026, with distractions everywhere and temptation at your fingertips, mastering this principle isn't optional, it's essential. Spending less doesn't mean missing out. It means recognizing the difference between instant gratification and lasting impact. Every time you resist a purchase driven by ego rather than value, you're reclaiming control. Every dollar you hold back can grow silently in investments, skill development, or a new income stream. It's a mindset shift from spending to investing in yourself and your future. The rich understand that happiness doesn't come from stuff, it comes from freedom, options, and the quiet confidence of knowing your choices are yours. Earning money is only half the battle. True financial power comes when your money starts working for you. Saving isn't just about putting cash in a bank account. Investing isn't just about stocks or property. It's about creating a system where your money grows quietly, invisibly, even while you sleep. Most people are taught to spend first and save what's left. The wealthy reverse this formula. They pay themselves first, allocating resources to grow their wealth before indulging in luxuries. Imagine planting a seed. If you water it consistently, nurture it, and protect it, it grows into a tree. If you neglect it or dig it up constantly, it never reaches its potential. Money works the same way. Every dollar you invest in knowledge, assets, or skills is a seed that compounds over time. Stocks, real estate, businesses, or digital assets, all these vehicles are tools to turn today's effort into tomorrow's freedom. The earlier you start, the more time compounding has to multiply your gains, and the less you'll need to sacrifice later. Investing isn't about chasing quick wins or gambling on luck. It's about patience, strategy, and discipline. Many of the quietest millionaires started with very little, but they understood a truth most people ignore. Small, consistent steps lead to exponential results. Saving a portion of your income consistently, reinvesting profits, and staying educated about opportunities turns ordinary earnings into extraordinary wealth. In 2026, with technology and global markets more accessible than ever, anyone with discipline and knowledge can turn modest earnings into a thriving financial ecosystem. The key is patience, trust in the process, and the ability to resist instant gratification. Making money and saving money is one thing. Keeping it is another. In a world full of distractions, temptations, and financial predators, the ability to protect your wealth quietly is what separates the temporary rich from the lasting wealthy. The loudest people on social media will show you their cars, homes, and lifestyles, but they rarely reveal the strategies behind keeping money, multiplying it, and avoiding financial pitfalls. Quiet winners understand the value of privacy, discretion, and long-term vision. They do not announce every transaction, every investment, or every financial move. They let results speak, knowing that visibility attracts scrutiny, competition, and sometimes envy. Protecting wealth is about creating boundaries, not walls. It's about being intentional with spending, investing cautiously, and avoiding unnecessary risk. It's about educating yourself to recognize scams, overspending traps, and fleeting trends designed to drain your resources. The truly wealthy understand that real freedom comes when you can make decisions without pressure, when your finances are organized, and when your mindset prioritizes security, growth, and resilience over instant recognition or approval. Quiet victories are sustainable victories because they are planned, nurtured, and protected with patience and discipline. In 2026, with global markets, digital currencies, and technology creating both opportunity and volatility, protecting wealth has never been more important. The most successful people are those who combine earning, saving, and investing with strategic protection and foresight. This is the essence of financial mastery, knowing how to make money, how to grow it, and how to keep it, all without the need for validation or applause. The quiet path may feel slow, but it leads to lasting freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your terms. As you start mastering the art of spending wisely, saving strategically, and protecting your wealth, remember this: true financial freedom isn't flashy or loud. It grows quietly, patiently, and intentionally. Every smart choice you make today, every dollar saved, every investment nurtured, every risk calculated, is building a life where you call the shots and live on your terms. If you want to continue learning how to make more money, spend less wisely, and grow your wealth step by step, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Join this community of quiet winners, and let's build financial freedom together. Comment below and share your journey. Your future self will thank you for starting today.